are so thankful to be back with an actor whose career is filled with such memorable roles. Minnie Driver, showing off her acting and singing skills in the Bond film Goldeneye.
And she was nominated for an Academy Award for her performance in the classic Goodwill Hunting.
Well, now Minnie is starring in season 2 of The Serpent Queen. The historical drama follows France's Queen Mother Catherine de Medici. I want to say Medici, but it's de Medici. And Minnie portrays rival Queen Elizabeth I. Watch.
Well,
seems a Florentine shopkeeper is someone we could do business with.
well, if you don't mind a bit of market stall haggling, that is.
Don't be such a snob, Throckmorton. It's far easier to deal with people who have something to lose. All we need do is fan the flames of religious unrest in France, and the Queen Mother will give England every advantage in the trade deal she would much prefer to war.
And your cousin Mary, any improvements on her condition?
She's made her bed. When the time is right, I'll cut her head off.
And Minnie is here with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Minnie.
Good morning.
Watching you in that clip, I'm just, enthralled by just hearing you speak, but the way you look.
Yeah.
How long does the transformation take?
So that was about 3 hours.
Wow.
Every day, this incredible team of women who put me together. And I have to tell you, I know lots of actors have processes. My process of becoming Queen Elizabeth was putting on that makeup and that wig and this 60 or 70 pound costume and beginning. It was absolutely the characterization. It was rough, but long, but amazing.
And is that part of the process of becoming, Queen Elizabeth I? I mean, because there isn't a lot of source material to, to kind of draw on.
Well, there are some amazing speeches of hers, funnily enough, that were left behind. So there's an extraordinary speech that she gave to Parliament. Parliament decided that she needed to be married. They shouldn't have an unmarried queen. And she gave this impassioned speech saying why she shouldn't be married. And then also when the Armada were coming to destroy England, it was 4 Frenchmen for every 1 British soldier, and we were going to lose. She gave a speech saying, I may be a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart of a man. And she was this fierce, idiosyncratic, amazing creature. And to have been a powerful woman back then is an absolute oxymoron. And Catherine de Medici and Elizabeth I were the most powerful women in Europe. And even though they actually never met in real life, they corresponded. Justin Hayther's reimagined this extraordinary meeting of these 2 titans. And it is hot and difficult and great.
Wow, those adjectives, you could hold all those things together. Speaking of, you, Esquire named your podcast, Minnie Questions with Minnie Driver, one of the 20 best podcasts of 2024. Yes. I know, you have to take it when...
Yes, you do.
So I love some of the questions that you asked, and you've had, Hoda was on, you've had a lot of famous people on. What answer was the most interesting to one of your Minnie questions? Because you asked fun things.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, I have to say... I had Tony Blair, the former Prime Minister of the UK, on, and he was a fascinating person. Anyone that's led a country, for me, is an interesting person. And when I asked him my last question is, can you tell me about something in your life that has grown out of a personal disaster? And I was rather hoping that he would talk about Iraq, and he didn't. He spoke about his parents dying when he was 13 and the mentorship that he then found from professors at college, and how making hard choices became easier when you have suffered such great loss early on, and it was fascinating. So I'm endlessly interested in people. I don't mind if I agree with them or disagree with them. I'm interested in how their brains work and what they add to our world.
Yeah, and you
listen. Is there a dream guest that we can book for you right now?
Oh, my goodness me. I would like to David Attenborough. Maybe beyond anybody, Daniel Day-Lewis, because I do believe that he is the greatest actor who has ever been, and ever maybe will be. And Jacinta Ardern, who is the former Prime Minister of New Zealand, because I'd like to speak to a female leader of a country. Because what was that like? Being pregnant, having a baby, running a country?
Running a country, yeah. Well, we put those out into the universe, so we'll see if those happen. I want to ask you quickly about Goodwill Hunting. It's coming up in a few years on the 30th anniversary.
Wow.
Can you rewatch it the way we all rewatch it?
You guys, I don't rewatch anything.
Really?
I really, really don't. Like, and I tell you what I do watch. I watch Ella Enchanted with, like, my little girls in my life. I find I'm so judgmental. Oh, bless her sweet heart. I love her so much. I wish she knew all the stuff I know.
What would you tell her now? What would you tell her?
Don't date actors. But I had the best time doing it. But I would tell her, honey, find a nice plumber, find an electrician, find someone who just wants to stay home and support you.
And that's why you're Minnie Driver.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, I'm glad we asked that mini question.
Yes, I am so glad to.
Oh.
We
Right into that one.
This is why we love having you here.
Come on.
when you're here.
But I tell you, like, looking back at, like, Goodwill Hunting, only love. Like, it was the most extraordinary moment in my life. Nothing but love for all of those men, Robin, Ben, Matt, Gus, Jean-Yves Escoffier, who was the amazing cinematographer, Elliott Smith, who wrote those songs, Danny Elfman, who wrote the score. Like, it lives in me forever. Forever and ever.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
being
having
here.
me. I really appreciate it.
And you can catch season 2 of The Serpent Queen July 12th on Starz.
You are welcome here anytime.
Thank you so
Anytime.
much.
We love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.